Hey everybody. So today I have a client who has gotten a really bad color job. Now, I talked to her about her hair, and not only is the color spotty, but her hair never was a good candidate for permanent color in the first place. She told me that she went to a salon and they gave her color while her hair was already in this condition. So that means that it's not like her hair fell out from the color. It already looked like this. Now, I'm mad at the client because when your hair looks like this, what would make you say, you know what, I'm gonna get permanent color? But I'm more upset with her going to a professional and them not letting her know that her hair wasn't strong enough, nor was it in good shape. So, of course, I'm here to try to save the day. I'm gonna try my best not to show my client's face today because I never want to slander or point the finger at a hairstylist, so I don't want her to necessarily know that this is her client in the chair. And I don't want to put her on blast either, but she for sure told me that I could film her hair. So I'm going to start by giving her a really good haircut. Now, I'm not the kind of hairstylist that goes in and cuts off all of the hair. I'm only going to take exactly what's needed. If you ever see me do a short haircut or a really serious trim, is either because the client really needed it or the client requested it. So that's what I have to say about that. So I'm just going to go in and trim her hair really good. And I'm using my shears from HerStrandsOfHair.com. They're back in stock, so if I was you, I would run over there because they be going fast. This is a client that came for my pop-up shop, so I know a lot of you asked, am I still taking new clients and stuff like that, but the truth is, I travel so much that all I can do is pop up in whatever city that I'm working in. So I just happened to be home at my salon in Philly, and I called for a pop-up shop, and she showed up. So she is a new client, but I don't necessarily know when the next time I'm going to see her. So hopefully that answered you guys' question. So in this video, I decided to leave the audio on a little bit so y'all can hear what we were talking about in the salon and let you guys join in with us. So this question I want to raise to y'all. We were watching Dreamgirls, and when Laurel couldn't go to Jimmy's funeral, I just want to know how y'all would handle this situation. So listen up. So let me ask y'all a question. I want to have a shop discussion. So if you was with a man for all these years, like what they've been together, like 10, 12 years? If you was with a man for 12 years and he was married the whole time, 12 years, and he was married the whole time, and then or let's just say you the wife. So you the wife, and Jimmy was your husband was with another woman for 12 years, and you knew all about it. And all of that, you hated it. It wasn't supposed to be happening, but men will be men. And he died. Would you let her come to the funeral?
No.
No?
You was already letting her rest with your husband. That's not weird. Well, you know your side place. What's that?
You know your side place is comedy. Real rare.
Well, you got a point there.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if she's gonna do it, it's a bad place. But you know what? So I probably wouldn't even be. I wouldn't even go come to bed with you in your head with our shades and your sun. You have to sit next to me in my chair when I'm right.
No, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
That was never happening. But I'm just saying, like
Well, I can say when that's
she dusty, we all know that. But what kind of person am I to be like, you can't pay your respect to somebody who you probably at this point spend more time with than I do? Like, I'ma still be bitter and he did. You know what I'm saying?
Let her go view. Somebody else put out,
Yeah, or she can come view the body and be out. But she not coming to the crib. Because all my cousins going to jump her anyway. You know what I mean?
Have a side chick?
Yeah.
No. The side chick can come, but I don't want to know.
Right.
What's in the bag? Yeah, she was sitting there. She was like, you be a viewing or something. Looks like she said she got to go. You got to do the drive by. I ain't gonna know. You want to bounce. Yeah. You want to bounce is cool. Oh, who's this? Oh, all right. She ain't allowed to stay. But she ain't sitting at the front with me.
No, she can't sit in the front. I said my husband's girlfriend could come. She just got to sit in the back.
My husband's girlfriend could come as funny as hell. That's dinner at my place.
Especially if I know that they've been together for years.
Right.
See, I can't. Wait, or if they were if it was morning, I wouldn't want to see it though. I would just make
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be around because I know you want to see her hanging. You don't want to see her. I don't want to see her.
You don't want to see them morning.
I want to see her weekend.
Y'all gonna be real mad when it's time to go over the wheel and he done left the side or something and she gotta be there. Yeah, what? Yeah, that what?
I'm like, first of all,
Because that happens.
that would be deep. No,
I think I'm gonna leave the audio on this camera this time, like instead of like putting music over. I'm like, and while we was in the shop, we was talking about if you knew your husband had a girlfriend, would you let her come to the funeral if he died?
what's wrong with that?
Wait, I got another scenario. What if the side girl is pregnant? Yeah, what if she got kids?
Oh yeah, they gotta be able to.
Can they come?
The kids gotta come. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all accepted that all that time, y'all can't wait till the funeral to be like, no, you can't see your dad in the casket. You gotta have accepted it if you knew that your husband was with a woman all these years and you ain't leaving. Okay, y'all, so what do you think? That's pretty deep, right? Like, tell me in the comments what you would have said if you was in this conversation with us. We want to know what you think because we just want to know what the majority would do. Now here, I'm just doing a method. I know you saw me doing it early in the video, where I just take the hair in between two fingers and kind of roll it down and allow the split ends to pop through. These are ends that you will not be able to get by just hitting the ends because the splits are all throughout her hair. It's going to be pretty much impossible to get all of them, but this will help. Now her bang and her crown area is the shortest, and that is the worst part if you're trying to style to have be the shortest part, because it's like, what are you really going to do with it? So basically I'm just going to press it really good and wrap it, and as she wraps it every night, the top area will flatten out nicely and she could just brush it into the longer hair, and it shouldn't take any time to grow as long as her hair stays strong. Using my Old Faithfuls, the Babyliss Nano Digital Iron on 410. Now I'm just going to press her out with one pass. Next time she comes, if I get to see her soon, I'm going to suggest that she gets a dark brown rinse if she's not too attached to this color, because the rinse will give her a nice protective coating and it will help it appear fuller, and it'll just cover this color that has ended up kind of destroying her hair more than it already was. So we want to, we want it to be strong. We don't want it to just look good. Despite of all of her hair trauma, it seems to be pressing out pretty smooth. So I think we're going to end up with a good, healthy head of hair here. So to take care of her hair from here on out, I suggest you get a really good, healthy hair regimen. good products and someone to take care of it, if not me. I think she should keep the heat out of it. Maybe get heat every 3 to 4 months if she has to wear it straight. And keep her trim. She should get a trim every, I would say 8 weeks is good. She got a real good cut today, so she can wait a little longer than 8 weeks, but not too long, because she wants to make sure that these ends are strong. Also, it's so many splits all throughout her hair that as it grows, she wants to stay on top of that. I don't want her to wait too long, because then she'll be back where she started. She also should wrap her hair every night with a silk or satin scarf. Cotton pulls the moisture out of the hair, so any pillowcases, any bandanas, and cotton scarves is going to ruin it. But if she gets silk, it'll pull the natural moisture from her scalp and put it all throughout her hair. After spraying her hair with Glass Brilliant Shine, I'm going to take my Denman brush and I'm going to wrap her as flat as possible and then put a plastic cap on it. Now, what this is going to do is lay her hair as flat as it can without taking the body out. If I wanted to take the body out and make it super flat, I would use Saran Wrap and not the cap. So the ends, as you can see, you can kind of see some of her split ends still showing as I wrap it, but the cap is going to help smooth them out. As her hair continues to grow, I'm just going to do what I can to get the rest of those splits off without cutting her hair off completely. Once she has the cap on, I'm going to sit her under the hooded dryer on cold air for 10 minutes. A lot of people say, can I use hot air? But honestly, if you do that, it's just going to sweat your hair out, and you don't want that, because then you're going to be starting all over. So you're just going to use cold air and see how her hair is coming down. It's nice and smooth, and now she is on the road to recovery. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you next time.